ladies and gentlemen, very warm greetings for the 41st Foundation Day of NAARM. On behalf of the Director and staff of the Academy, I consider it is a privilege to extend a warm welcome to each one of you and thank you for joining on this joyous occasion of the 41st Foundation Day. A very special welcome to the chief guest of the occasion, Honorable Secretary Dare and Director General ICAR, for acceding to our invitation and sparing his valuable time. I now request our Director, Dr. Ramarao, to welcome our guest with a floral bouquet. For Best Worker Award 2016, this is an award which has been institutionalized in the Academy since 2003. Every year, we have been, for the last so many years, considering and selecting the persons based on a 10-point matrix. In the category of sexual status, men and women. The L. Satyanarayana in the category of SSG, men. Srimati B. Saroja, SSG, women. Sri Vikla Srinivas in the category of technical. In the category of administration, and Srimati Gayatri in the administration among women. The award consists of a certificate as well as a rose and a cash award of about 2,000. As I said, the Academy has completed 40 years. This year we have decided to also award the Best Employee of the Decade. This is based on to motivate those winners in the past years who are continuously and not complacent and continue to serve the Academy. So this is the first award we have instituted, and this year's Best Employee of the Decade goes to 4 persons: Sri K. Samson, temporary status worker; Sri Phul Kumar, our skill supporting staff; Sri M. Srinivas Rao, technical cadre;
photo will be front to me.
and Sri P.V. Ramadas in administrative cadre.
Front to me. Photo will be front to me. Front to me. Photo will be front.
The award consists of a cash award of 3,000 rupees along with a citation and NAARM is also a source of lot of intellectual outputs which come from lot of work undertaken by our faculty colleagues. On this occasion of the Foundation Day, we request you now, sir, to release some of the books which have been authored by my colleagues as a result of some of the research work they have taken. The first in this series, and I request the authors, Dr. Manikandan and Dr. K.H. Rao, to please come on the dais. This is an occasional paper which is in the series, it would be occasional paper series 17 in the series, which looks at developing leadership in the National Agriculture Research System, our experiences and analysis of what we have undertaken since 2011. NAARM has initiated a new course on teaching excellence in response to the demand from the university system. And I now call upon the course director, Dr. Senthil Vinayakam, to come on. This new course which we are initiating is an attempt to reach in the distance education mode all the faculty in the university system. And this module will now from today be initiated as a course under the Educational Technology Scheme. Our mandated area is foundation course, and from time to time as the expanse increases, there has always been a need for the directory. And I now call upon Dr. Vijender Reddy, in charge for the academic cell, who has helped us collate all the addresses, all the names, and all where our former 103 focus, and now including the 104 focus. So focus directly for release, please. I have also the pleasure to announce the contribution from my young students in PGDMA. I call upon Nilesh Deshmukh, Vishwanath Javor, Shisham Rana, and Milan Gupta, who on their own have been able to place the placement brochure for the PGDMA 2015 batch. Please come. I must again repeat, the entire brochure has been made by our young students, and we were probably just catalyzing some of their efforts. As we go from hard copy to digital, I have the pleasure of asking and requesting our chief guest to release this digital CD, again made by our students as for the reunion souvenir. May I call upon the coordinator of the PGDM students for release of this CD.
The other aspect is, who controls the quality? Who knows it is Bolgard 1 or Bolgard 2? Or it doesn't have any BT gene? Who tests for the farmer? Farmer is paying through his nose. There is some regulation and we say it should not be there. But there has to be some regulation to control this. So when I say this, that we have to have a mechanism to partner, to promote, I said we must have a value chain to operate. And this value chain, and this is the important component of the problem that I cited. And here the role of everybody has to be defined. And in this particular case, we have technology and we have some partnership in some situation, and there is an open system, there is a regulated system which allows it, and then ultimately that the benefit that has gone to the farmers in many ways. Farmers have benefited. Also some of them are suffering. So given this, keeping all this in account, what we require is a complete value chain to be worked out. There is a technology. Who will produce? Farmers will produce. Who will take? Mr. X will take or company X will take. Who will market? Mr. X himself or Y will market. Who will provide the best material? Again Z, somebody will provide the material. So everyone, A, X, Y, Z and everyone are linked together and bound by conditions. Can't violate. Bound by conditions. How many such we have established? So that farmers today, you see, I was talking of economics and why it is so important. There is a boom and bust cycle. Sugarcane. Why farmer will produce sugarcane? We say water is limiting. And then at the same time, farmers doesn't get price. At times you allow export, at times you don't allow export. And the system is not there, onion. Who will procure? If farmer is producing sufficient amount or more amount, who will procure? Where to place to store? And the price crashes. Next year, no production or less production. So there are, when I say we take credit for everything we have done, there are issues which are very serious in nature to deal with. And I enormously thank all of you for sparing your valuable time. And this country needs you, everyone, whether is out of active routine service or after superannuation, or those who are pursuing their degrees, or those who are have joined as scientists in the ICAR system phrase. So everyone, we need your help and guidance and support. And in ICAR website, I have opened one site called Innovative Idea Corner. Innovative Idea Corner. So kindly give your views and ideas, which is a reflection of your brilliance, I must tell you. And we are every month. Dr. Rameswar Rao is there. Rameswar Singh is here. PD, DKMA, knowledge management in agriculture. There are many things with regard to knowledge management. I didn't talk everything I wanted to talk. And so this Innovative Idea Corner it would be a strength for us, and we will study your ideas and we will try to implement. And thank you very much for your patience to listen something which is not so great idea, but maybe you are also having the same ideas with you. So no novelty in that. But because I was asked to tell something, I told something. That's it. Thank you very much. And thanks, Dr. Rao, for inviting me. And I take pride because I thank you very much. Thank you very much. So being a student of this academy for a few months, I owe that I must respect the wishes of the director of this institute. And this morning we discussed some of the pending issues. And certainly we should be able to resolve. And so congratulations to NAARM, and congratulations to all the past directors and all the staff, the faculty members and all the staff on this 40th Foundation Day for everything that you have done, for every support and ideas that you have provided to the council. And we cherish this. We would respect and value, we keep respecting and valuing your advice and your support and your ideas, and we will continue doing that. And wish NAARM all the very best, and wish everyone all the very best. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much for the very diverse lecture which invokes a very deep thinking among us. Now may I request the Director Dr. Ramarao to honor the Honorable DG with the shawl and the memento.
Dr. Ramarao, and I must congratulate you for whatever you have done, and for past 5 years, maybe more than that, no, as director, and you have spearheaded the activities of this institute, and we have no words to express from the council side. I place on record our gratitude to you, and I acknowledge your contribution, and thank you for everything that you have done. And you will be superannuating, and I believe you have we have our respect, and putting hands together by everybody indicates that how grateful we are to you for doing whatever you could do within the limits of the council. And though you'll be superannuating this month, I believe this is first today and by end of this month, and but you will be remembered for whatever you have done, and we will remember you, and we will seek your advice. We will continue seeking your advice, and we will see if you can continue. We will be extremely happy, and but then we will be seeking your advice every now and then to take the course of our action forward. And I will also request NAARM to see that on Foundation Day we felicitate those who contributed to NAARM. That's what I initiated at CRRI. I also initiated at IRI, that on Foundation Day we must respect and felicitate those who contributed to NAARM in the past. So that tradition is a very good tradition. I believe that tradition, if initiated, would be a kind of fitting action very much to respect and honor those who contributed so much in the past. So with these words, thank you very much once again, Dr. Ramarao.
Respected Dr. Mahapatra, chief guest of this 41st Foundation Day celebration, and a galaxy of invitees from public sector, private sector, a host of ICAR institutes, state agricultural universities, and also including my farmers from our adopted village led by Mr. Narsimha from S. Lingota village. Thanks for coming. And all the students, my FOCARS colleagues, research staff, the workers of this academy, all the employees of this academy, the retired employees of NAARM as well as other ICR institutes, and the executive committee members from the RICARIA, my senior colleagues from RAC, the EDP participants, that's the directors in the EDP program, and also the participants in the ICTs for Agriculture program, all those who are here, ladies and gentlemen. On the eve of this occasion, Foundation Day, it's an immense pleasure for me to be with you, and on behalf of the Academy, I express very hearty greetings to all of you here. As Director General was mentioning now, spoke at length on the innovation. Sir, we just initiated and established the Agri Innovation Center. In fact, in order to capture these dimensions and also orient the scientists, faculty from the NARS towards the innovation system. And let me also add here, I would also welcome those entrepreneurs and evaluators and those associated with the Agro Innovation Center also here. And also those, my dear colleagues from the local ICR institutions, from NIRD and various R&D and S&T institutions in and around Rajendra Nagar, ICAR-NAARM, and our senior colleagues from the system like Dr. Puri and others. I won't take name. Welcome all of them to this academy for this Foundation Day celebration. This academy, as a human capacity development institution, we work with human minds, and our basic business is creating prosperity for thousands of researchers, teachers, farmers, young graduates, through the innovation system. Now, this requires a great deal of change in the system, great deal of change in the organization culture. Now, that's what the academy is primarily focused about. So it is not that how important is the particular thing what we do or how we do the things. What is important is the way we do the things. Now, that's what is central to the academy's way of doing the things, and we try to bring the teams working together and collaborating to achieve the goals. That's what the academy does primarily. Few points from the Director General's words, especially aiming at the academy, is that we must look at critical analysis of the programs, analysis of the achievements of the system, and analysis of the leaders that they are taking everyone, or what is our contribution towards national and international agricultural perspective. We have been working on this to certain satisfaction. Doing it, we have been grooming the people essentially to take up these type of responsibilities across the system. And it's a great challenge for us. Our entire faculty team at NAARM is endowed to move towards this. All my colleagues in this hall, we all have a responsibility to learn, share, and grow together to achieve happiness leading to perfection. I quote Swami Vivekananda that perfection is always infinite. You and I and all are trying to manifest that infinity. On this occasion, let us once more resolve that we will strive for perfection in all our endeavors and continue to work for providing quality services to the National Agriculture Research and Education System. That would be our contribution to make progressive, modern, and prosperous India. That's what our Prime Minister has been talking time and again and is expecting from us. That's very humble to say that we are in line and we synchronize with his thoughts and we try to contribute that. I am sure that together we all will do just that. And as a director of this academy, I once again thank all of you for being here and sharing the glory of the academy and also giving your insights to make this academy as a responsive system to the Indian Council of Agriculture Research and National Agriculture Research and Education System at large. Thank you one and all.
सर्वप्रथम हम परम आदरणीय महानिदेशक डॉक्टर त्रिलोचन महापात्रा के बहुत आभारी हैं, जिनके आने से हमारे अंदर बहुत आत्मविश्वास आया है तथा हम अपने आप को बहुत गर्वान्वित महसूस कर रहे हैं. Probably it is for the first occasion on the foundation day when the DG himself is the part of us. Sir, many thanks for giving your most precious time to us. Sir, it has given a lot of strength to us. Many thanks to sir. और सर हम आपके बताए रास्ते पर पूर्ण रूप से चलने की कोशिश करेंगे. We can assure this. We are also thankful to our distinguished guests, DDG Fisheries, Director General NIRD, Director General CRISAT, the Vice Chancellor of PJTSU, Chairman of Dhanuka, the Chairperson of National Biodiversity Authority, and other distinguished guests in this gathering, and also the Chairman of the RAC and the members of the RAC. So thank you for joining us on this occasion. We are also thankful to all ICAR institutes, the directors of the all ICAR institutes in Hyderabad, and also the other sister institutions located at Rajendranagar who are the part of this occasion. Thanks to you all. We are thankful to our all former directors of this academy. I would like to spare at least 2 minutes specifically for each of them. Dr. K.V. Raman, sir, still you are with us. In all our hearts, still you are here. You have provided a very solid foundation in terms of the capacity building and bringing a national character to this academy. And we are also thankful to Dr. Mrs. Raman that she joined us. Yes. We are thankful to Dr. J.C. Katiyar. Actually, when he was here, he brought a big change in terms of the research at this academy. And sir, actually it is your efforts that now we are very strong as far as the research projects are concerned. A lot of change in terms of the research in agriculture research management. When Dr. S.P. Tiwari joined here, that was the time of the intellectual property in this country actually. WTO and IPR. And the ICAR was passing through that phase then when this activity has to be strengthened. And in fact, with the leadership of Dr. Tiwari, then this was a big change at the academy. A lot of ICAR strengthening was done. Dr. Moria is here, and he was the ADG IPR, and at least 2 years for that, and also involvement of NAARM in the government policies. In fact, that was the first time of the NAARM, and a big role in establishment of the National Biodiversity Authority. NAARM played a very big role at that time, and also the Plant Protection PPUFRA, the authority, and also some of the State Biodiversity Board, AP State Biodiversity Board, Madhya Pradesh State Biodiversity Board, some of the WTO cells, Madhya Pradesh WTO cell, Assam WTO cell, this Andhra Pradesh WTO. So that was the change when Dr. Tiwari came. When Dr. Ilyas came, it was just a big twist in the academy. Because now we moved towards that agri education. This was the time. These our PG student may not know that he was the leader at that time, and Dr. Balaguru was the one who was looking for this AICT approval and the state government approvals and those kind of things. Sir, many thanks to you for giving a new dimension to this academy. And of course, our joint directors and also worked as the acting director, Dr. Samanta, Dr. S.N. Saha, and so a lot of contribution. Sir, we always remember your contribution, and also Dr. Balaguru when he worked as the acting director for us for some time. Sir, we all remember for this. And we are also thankful to you that you joined for this occasion. So thank you very much for this. We are also thankful to our former faculty. They are retired from service, but they did not retire as a faculty of now. So still they are our part and in all the training programs. Sir, many thanks to you all that you are with us on this occasion. We are also thankful to the faculty of NAARM and also the officers at NAARM, and also our focus trainees and other trainees and the PG students that who join us here. And इस अवसर पर नार्म द्वारा एडॉप्टेड विलेज के किसान भी मौजूद हैं. तो हम श्री नरसिम्हा जो ताला सिंगारम के सरपंच हैं और श्रीमती विजयलक्ष्मी जो एस लिंगोतम की सरपंच है, और आपके बहुत आभारी हैं कि वो आप स्वयं यहाँ पे आए, और दूसरे इंस्टीट्यूशन भी जो हमारे राजनगर में है वो भी यहाँ पे हम आपके बहुत आभारी हैं. हम सब आपके बहुत आभारी हैं. एंड एट माई ओन आई एम थैंकफुल टू माई डायरेक्टर एंड जॉइंट डायरेक्टर फॉर गिविंग मी दिस responsibility for conducting this program. Sir, thank you, and thank you one and all.